Hello everyone, my name's Karl Behm. That's Karl with a K, Behm. This is Daniel Imparato. This is how it'll look on the bottom of the ballot. Check it out, tell me what you think. This is what some of the stuff that we're doing right there for the ballot. Here, we'll get it up there a little closer for you. Come on, focus in. There you go. We're creating jobs for the state of Florida. I'll tell you a little bit about Daniel Imparato and me, why they're keeping us off of major televisions, major newspapers. We have the money to be on TV. They're just not letting us. And I ran for governor of the state in 2006 on the bottom of the ballot as well under KCCB, Karl Behm. This is Daniel Imparato. This is what he is. There's his phone number. There's his website. Very intelligent man. This is him growing up, or born in the United States, growing up in the Vatican when he was a young kid. That's him shaking the Pope. He put George W. Bush in there, or George Washington, George Bush, George Washington in there, and it just didn't do very good for the picture. I told him not to do that. I did look at the other pictures that he had, and it was legit. I have seen them. He was shaking hands with the Pope. These are the websites that we're putting together for you. Okay? The one up there that's circled right here, that's called FusionPowerCorporation.com. Come on. There you go. The cool thing about it is the hole's already dug. We're putting it in the ground. It's a reactor, has no radiation, no harmful gases, no chemical compositions, and no way to harm the humanity of this planet. Okay? The technology is amazing. The Tectane Fuel, or Tectane.com, that's pretty awesome setup. It's sweet sorghum that's been biologically engineered, which some biologically engineered is good, some is not, like Monsanto's stuff. The biologically engineered stuff that we have for sweet sorghum is no longer one stalk, it's multiple stalks. It'll grow instead of 6 feet tall, 12 feet high. It also allows you to have a crop during the year for the farmers. During that certain time that you see the fields are bare, this crop will grow in it. Okay? It'll create oats for planting in the future. It'll create oats for you to eat for your own consumption and to feed your cattle. The stalk is broken in the middle of it or cut off at the base, split in the middle, the fibers are removed, and it is designed to build houses, paper, and save 30% of our trees. The root itself will be chopped up and used for alcohol base, which is added water to it, makes alcohol. You put it in your car, supposedly, and it works. We'll find that out when we do it to my car first. Okay? InterstateTraveler.us, that is where most of your jobs will come from. This is it. I'm trying to do this in 5 minutes. It goes through I-10 to 75 all the way down to Miami. That will create, it's a hydrogen electromagnet rail. Has no oil burning in it, no fossil fuels, no carbon monoxide poisoning, not CO2 that Al Gore said. He messed up, said CO2. He should have said carbon monoxide poisoning, which is the tailpipes of automobiles. CO2 is what I'm exhaling. Okay? Don't let them fool you there, ladies and gentlemen. I've got 2 minutes to speak, roughly. Ladies and gentlemen, we work for you. Daniel Imparato and myself was appointed together by the big man upstairs, no lie. I was quitting. I didn't want to run. God told me to go to Ocala, meet a guy with his left eye impaired, and tell him that I told you to go there. So I met him. I said, Daniel, I said, I'm Karl Behm running for governor of the state of Florida. And I looked at his eye and I said, by the way, God sent me to you. His eyes got big. He looked at me and he says, I prayed this morning for God to send someone to me who would say those exact words. And the rest is history. Here we are, fighting for your civil liberties and your rights. Ladies and gentlemen, the majority of the population of this country are good people. They're like you, they're like me. I live in a mobile home trailer because I choose to live in it. It has a steel roof, it reflects microwave technology and radiation in the atmosphere, and I don't have to worry about getting sick. I haven't been sick for a really, really long time. I have a very high IQ. I graduated really top in my class. I was a nerd for a really long time until I became a badass to have girls to notice me in my senior year. I built my first electric motor when I was 9 years old. It came in a kit. I built my second electric motor when I was 13 years old, and here it is, right there. I know it don't look much to you guys, but those who have played with magnetism, this used to spin. See? Used to actually work. Two little plates would go across these things, come up to each side, there'll be magnets. Down here, we'd create new power out of it. Up here, we'd create power to it, off the two little electrodes that went to a battery. It was really cool. I was going to win the state fair science project, and some stupid ass teacher gave it to a kid who had a volcano with Alka-Seltzer in it and said that I had my daddy help me with this. Daddy never helped me with this. When I was 11 years old, I built my first electric magnet train, electromagnetics. I've been into magnets my entire life. I love them. I've built other things to save people's lives, and I've built a lot of things that will create jobs like there's no tomorrow. I have kids that I've gone to on their college. I call them kids because they are in college, and I'm 49, so I can call you a kid. I've been hiring a bunch of different kids as I went to different colleges because in a corporation that I'm representing, Daniel Imperato, we are building over 3 million jobs, and I have already started to hire. No lie. And for all you rednecks out there, I'm a redneck. We have to stick together. I'm pro-gun. And Daniel and I are legalizing marijuana in this state. And by the way, I am not a politician. I tell the truth. I inhaled. Not bad, huh? A non-party affiliate person located at the bottom of the ballot says he inhaled and smoked marijuana when he was a kid. Isn't that amazing? And still has a high IQ of over 100 and a photographic memory. Now, we are going to get rid of the FCAT. We're going to replace it with the original SATs that I had. I took it when I was in high school. It was fine for me. FCAT was designed to make money. George W. Bush did that. Jeb Bush was in on it, and one other colleague friend from the brain went dead. Anyway, school board. We also are going to help out our American soldiers and our families, definitely, because I am a soldier, retired. 6 years, Army National Guard, expert rifle, pistol, grenade, M203, grenade launcher, law, anti-tank weapon. And other things I won't discuss. Our hospitals, we're definitely going to get rid of Medicare and Medicaid in this state because it's not doing a damn thing. We're going to create a hospital that you can pay $400 a year and get full coverage and never have to pay any more insurance. Okay? Don't ask me how to do it. I'll explain it later. You'll get a kick out of it. The farming with the sweet sorghum will create over 20,000 jobs and over $4 billion worth of revenue out of 6 million acres of sweet sorghum, if it works. Colleges will be affordable to all students, especially if you work for me and you want to upgrade yourself. I will make sure that our organization will have our own professors and you will have your own degree. Your college will be taken care of. Making jobs is the easiest thing to do. And approximately 2 years after we get Florida back on its feet, Daniel Imperato will run for President of the United States of America for its second time. First time was in 2008. I will become the illegal, 100% bona fide governor of the state, which I'll be able to help change laws and regulations and go after crooked cops, judges, state attorneys that we have in this state of Florida. It is controlled by lawyers because they like to sue. That is the reason why insurance is too damn high, and that's why I need to do something about it. Now, if you want to vote for Daniel and I think you should, because we are the last people that have not only been threatened by Rick Scott and his boy Colonel Calloway with bodily injury harm, and charges have been brought up against Rick Scott by Daniel Imperato, myself, that we fight for you. Okay? We represent you. You know, $138,000 a year, I'm happy with that kind of paycheck. Rick Scott spent $50 million. Alex Sink spent a lot more, or a lot less, about $30 million. What the hell are they getting out of this for being governor of the state? And is it for you? That's the question. Because I don't think it is. I'm working for you. Plus I'm vice president of Tectane Fuels in Florida. And I'm hiring people in my staff. I'll be hiring about 400 people myself, and I will pick you. If you're what I want, I'm going to pick you. I also need about 10,000 laborers, so I'm going to pick you as well. The jobs that we create will be trucking companies, fueling companies, steel yard companies, copper companies, millions and millions of miles of copper we're going to need for the electromagnets. The monorail will be used as a safety precaution / evacuation, especially when we have hurricanes, tornadoes, twisters, mainly hurricanes in South Florida. It'll also be a way to bring money or bring goods to Florida to protect those who actually need it. The cool thing about this is that it'll create jobs all at once. We're not going to start with a little bit of jobs. We're going to start from the top and the bottom, come together really quick, and we're going to get you hired. Okay? We're taking applications in December. Write out a resume, send it to me. If I have the paper here to show you where the resume is, you send it to, that's my mailing address. Okay? Send it to me. If you want to donate $5 to me, that's cool, because they'll sure use the extra money. Alright? Thank you for watching. Stay cool. Enjoy life. Party for me while you're at it, because this election I'm definitely voting for. And we're not going to have any more controlled, corrupt elections like 2006. Okay? Because I will be your leader in the resistance. No lie. Thank you very much, and God be with you.